Hello, this is Steve at Faith Teams, and this video is to introduce you to Faith Teams Community. Faith Teams Community is a great way to help you inform your members and guests of all the things happening at your church. Community is a microsite, not intended to replace your website. It connects people directly to your church for giving, groups, and events. Community also provides visitors to your church a way to tell you that they were there or would like to be. So let's show you what that looks like. Here's a welcome form that we've put into the guest side of Community, and it's a simple and inviting way that people can tell you that they were there. Let's go back home and go to the events part of Community. The calendar you set up in Faith Teams can now be displayed to the outside world through Community. These events allow your members and guests to see what is happening at your church. Also, the items you add to your Faith Teams calendar can be set to either public or private. If public, they show in Community. Let's go back and look at groups. If you have groups at your church that people can join, here's a great way to introduce those groups to them and let them be able to join those groups. And then finally, your giving form, now in Community. People can come in and quickly be able to give to the church. They can also set up an account within Community so when they come back, they can see what they've done in the past and can as well keep up with everything else that they'd like to keep track of at your church. So let's show you where you can set up Community. I will now go to the administrative side of Faith Teams. And you'll notice in the upper left-hand corner of the screen is the link to your Community site. In this case, newlife.faithteams.com. And you'll now see that's the URL or web address in my browser as well. It would be the same in a URL bar on a mobile phone browser too. Back here in administration, on the right-hand side of the screen is a QR code. You can use that QR code on foam boards or on sheets of paper around your church so people can scan it and quickly come to your Community site. You've even got the ability to title your Community site and as well give it a tagline or a second title or banner text. Even more, you can turn on and off things you may not want to show on your Community site. Let's say you don't have any groups you're advertising right now to your congregation. You can turn that off. And now let's click Update, and then go to Community. We'll refresh the screen, and now it's not there. Or come back to Faith Teams, turn it on, click Update, go back over to Community, refresh the screen, and now it's there. You can make changes to each of the sections of Community. For example, if you'd like to have a different guest form, you can come in and pick a different form from any of the forms you've already created. Let's show you that. Click on the pencil. There's the current form. Let's choose a different one. We'll click Save, and we'll go up, click Update. Now let's go back over to Faith Teams and refresh the screen. And now we'll click on Guests, and there's a different form. You can also pick a different graphic to show for each area in Community. I'll change the image for events. So click on the pencil, click on a different image, click Save, then click Update. Now let's go back over to Community. We'll refresh the screen, and you'll notice we have a new image. Events on the Faith Teams calendar can show on Community. I'll show that now. Further, each event on the calendar can be set to private or not. Let's go look at that. And here's the setting that would make this event private, which would mean that it would not show on Community. And that's Faith Teams Community. This edition is included with your subscription. Soon, though, many new features will be available in a Plus edition.